Hey guys, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Twitchi, and taking control of the Icarus spacecraft here. We are in the middle of building a gigantic factory for making science and energy from the... Where's the star? Let's come out here and look at it. Trying to harness the very power of the sun that we are around right now, or the star, I suppose, is the more appropriate term. Many stars are out in the distance, and we would like to try and take over them all. But to be able to do that, I need to research, and one of the problems that we've got right now is that our yellow research is just not taking off as fast as we would like. Over at the actual research station next to the tree of contemplation, there it is, give it a wave, we are making as much blue and red science as you could possibly want, but as you can see, the yellow has a little bit of a bottleneck to it right now. Looking down here, that I can see that the bottleneck is plastics, and now I could go ahead and try and like build a little plastics factory here, feed it in, but I think what I might do instead is actually make a whole new factory somewhere else, running off the power of the planetary logistics systems, these things over here. Yes, good, we are supplying the energetic carbon here. That's something I need for the plastic. In fact, I wonder if it is just running off onto this. With that in the system, all we really need to get into the logistics system carried around by these little bots here is the refined oil, and then we can make a whole new factory. So let's start with that. Okay, so this is the main refinery where we produce the vast majority of our refined oil over here. Also backing up nicely with the hydrogen. I like to see that. We are burning it good and well. I wonder whether that is restricting the amount of oil we are producing. Let's just come and have a look. Yeah, that really is. Let's put a few more buildings down and see if we can't deal with that. Okay, first little side quest has been completed. I've managed to get the flow of hydrogen being completely flowing, and it looks like this may have helped with the flow of the refined oil. Of course, it's still not quite emptying out from here, but that's because the refined oil is backing up, not the hydrogen. Okay, that's actually good. That's actually good. What I'm going to do now is to drop, is it in transportation? I believe it is a planetary logistics system right here, and the way I'm going to do it, vein utilization level 2 upgraded, beautiful. I'm going to hit that and that. We're going to put down a not there. What am I doing? A splitter right there. You can go into the splitter, out of the splitter, and you go into there. All right, beautiful. We've now got refined oil in the system. That was definitely something I needed to happen here. Okay, this might be a short-term mistake, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I want almost all of the refined oil to go into this system. Short-term, because we're about to go send it to a whole bunch of other places, but we do also have this overflow that will be going down this line. I don't know if I'm judging this wrongly, but I feel like this is about the same amount of flow as we had when we got up here anyway. Oh, plus these refineries. Okay. Much more flow going through than I thought. So, why such obsession over getting stuff into the planetary logistics system? Well, I sat down last night, I drew a graph, I tried to figure out exactly what I would need for all of this to work for me, and I can't just keep adding on to this. We need to build a new system, and I think we're going to build that system somewhere over here. We're actually dangerously close to running out of room. I suppose there is a whole nother side of the planet that we've barely even touched. Watching the Dyson swarms set on the planet here, I've been playing around a little bit with some spacing and what I feel like is going to be bottlenecks. If we come over to have a look at the... I must have finished all my science, so everything has stopped. Let me just queue up a whole bunch of things. It's all upgrades to do with like my mecha crew speed and the energy shield and things like this. Nothing really all that important. It's just upgrades that are available to me now that I have access to yellow science. Not that one, it turns out. But it shows me how much my system is failing here, and mostly it's showing me how much that actually it's the organic crystals that are holding me back. So to that end, whilst playing around with the spacing, I decided that like this is going to be organic crystals, this is going to be plastics, and then that's going to be the titanium crystals at the end. Got a little bit of belt merge space here. Yeah, it's a nice layout. It's a nice layout. I was trying to play with some plastics here. I think I'm going to clear this one and actually make this. Was it this color? Was this the one? Yeah, make this also organic crystal. I think that's the best way. I always smear it. Titanium ingots or something. Anyway, I've set up the planetary logistics system to request stuff. Oh, we do manage to get titanium on the system. Okay, that's pretty cool. So coming out of here, we're complaining about a lack of power, but actually that's more of a power rate problem. The fact that we can't get enough power in there at once. I am going to move this power pole. And then let's set up a filter here. I could have clicked something there. Did you see that? I want some of the refined oil, and I want how do I remember to do that? I've got to figure it out at some point. The energized carbon comes out of here. I'm going to put a splitter. Let's see. We'll go here and here. That should give me room to do what I need, hopefully. Okay, so we have got double energetic carbon and refined oil coming out of here. That, of course, goes ahead and produces. Can we get some help over here? Thank you very much. Complain about the power, but don't worry, we will get to that. One of you, and then this guy spits out with the right buttons over there. Beautiful. And we go recipe plastics. Thank you very much. Okay, that's number one done. I wonder if we can just spin this around and offset it somewhat. It won't go there, but maybe here. And then I just walk up the line. Okay, beautiful. And for power, there's this beautiful little spot right here where we can put stuff. Oh, look, this one's not getting caught. Okay, let's go with here instead. The unfortunate thing is I literally have to place one almost every gap. Turns out if I do it left and right, we get to skip one every now and then. Okay, that's beautiful. And then we get the whole area sorted like that. Okay, do we have power? They're complaining about power. Oh no, why are they? Wait. Why are we complaining about power? 99% efficiency. Oh no, what's up with that? 29%. How am I struggling here? What is this? Oh, I've got two grids. Look, they're not connected. Let's put you there, and then let's figure out how we can connect this elsewise as well, because that's a bit silly. Here, we'll connect you across this grid somehow. Okay, we got isolated there, but that's fine. Hopefully now everything's working well. And if my fear proves to be true, that we've not got enough units here, we could always just build in that direction. No, we can't just build in that direction. There's more stuff over there. But we could build a whole nother unit, right? Maybe this will end up being something else, because if we come over this way, I was going to use that for combining all the ingredients in the titanium crystal over here. But actually, if I can just pump out enough of this organic crystal, maybe these will be enough to cover that. If not, I'll build another unit on. The reason that we've got this width the way it is because this is where the grid changes. If I pull out some foundation here, you can see that the grid is not lined up with this grid. In fact, look at how tiny this square is compared. And then we've got the opposite over here, where we've got a tiny square here, and then it gets big there. So I like to stay within the grid, like the consistent grid spacing. But I could just build something else on the other side. Oh yeah, we could totally just copy and paste this down one if need be. I'm not going to do it now, because maybe this is the right amount of plastic for the organic crystals. But the option is there. Speaking of organic crystals, we need to, in the items, look here at the organic crystals, we need to get plastics and then water and refined oil to 2 sets of machines. Now, I think we've got the same problem here, where the amount of inputs that we want are going to far outweigh the amount of outputs. So let's do a thing here. I'm going to grab some. I'm going to try and not be silly this time. As I pull this out, can I press 1? No. How do I click that? No. Okay. I don't know what that menu means. I don't know what that menu wants from me. I am, however, just going to run through that tree. Sure. I'll press tab for. There we go. Tab. Read the tooltips. The tooltips are there to help. Okay. That's great. We've got a system here, and I'm just going to run this oil down this way. We're then going to have water next to it. This is a long line. I'm out of build range. I shouldn't do that. that to about there. Okay, cool. Then we need a new water pumping station, which, like, look at this this beautiful coastline that we've got here. Can we just pump water from here? I don't even know what sub-menu it will be in. Water pump. There we go. I've got 4. We're going to need many more than that. I legit don't even know if we've made it anywhere. Whilst I'm looking, wow, making water pumps, I'm taking note of the 95% and grabbing some missiles. You never know. They might prove useful. Totally not just walking around and placing missile turrets everywhere. Nah. That fear or prudence? I don't know. I'll let you decide. Okay, let's put some water pumps down here. Only 15 at a time. Outrageous.
An assault.
Oh, dark fog clusters launching an assault. That's pretty cool, but I've just managed to get my organic crystals in play. Okay, well, that's a thing. I'm wondering whether we're going to have so much coming out of this machine that actually they can't mix together. All right, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. There is nothing really going on right now. 5 vessels coming at me. Let's zoom out and see where they're coming from. Is this them over here? Okay, that's fine. We can see them there. Again, I'm not going to, like, fly out there and see what's up. I think I've got enough missile defenses that I don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, this immediately locked up. Look at that. Okay, that's kind of good, but also kind of not. They are, of course, directly above me. If they carry on like this, that's actually going to work out pretty well in my favor as I slam down another missile turret here. I mean, how bad can it be when they're taking this long to arrive, right? Ages. Absolutely ages. I'm waiting for one of these to start firing, and then I'm going to hit supernova, but they're still, like, 4 kilometers away, which is, like, that's not that far away, right? Still can't look at it. If we back off, do you reckon we could get a better angle on what's going on here? Okay, so that's the hive. That's not actually helpful. That's not what I need to know. Oh, there they go. There they go. Here are the attackers. I wish that the alarm system would tell us where they were coming from. But you know what? I don't think we really need to worry about this. Look at doom and destruction onto my planetary shield. That's fine. Let's click on the planetary shield here and see what's going on. I think we're doing well. I think we're doing fine. There we go. Destruction. Okay, beautiful. Good work. Good work. That's not what we're doing, though. Well, I mean, that is kind of what we're doing, but look at that. Right the way down. No problems. Okay, so despite this organic crystal line now being full, we're very much still bottlenecked by the titanium crystals. If we have a look over here, that's the one that's missing. So we need to run some of this down here. I'm going to very obviously grab some of this out of here, put down a splitter. It's my favorite building to put down in one spot too far away. Okay, well, there we go. We give this the priority. I don't know if that's the priority we wanted to give it, to be fair. And now we need titanium and the organic crystals. Should be nice and easy. Only 15 at a time still. I cannot believe. How do I increase that limit? That is kind of annoying. Almost as annoying as realizing you did not think about the power situation. Then more titanium ingots feed into here. I hate when I end up doing this little T-junction. I should probably think of a better way of doing it. Okay, much better. Now where's the bottleneck? Well, it sure ain't the titanium crystals anymore. Let's build ourselves another lab here and see if we can stack this out. Depleted. Back at the Tree of Contemplation, and it looks like everything we've been doing mechanically has been working out pretty well, but we've run into a new bottleneck. That's right, we are not getting as much power as I thought. If in fact we come into this, look at that flashing away there. That is horrific. Nearly done all of the upgrades that we can do. In fact, can I just queue this one up? No, this is the last one. That's the last one I need to queue up, and then we'd have done all the upgrades possible. Tree of Contemplation coming in clutch, as you can imagine. But with the power running out, I've gone around. Oh, look Look at how much inventory space I've got now. Got myself a whole bunch of ray receivers. Let's have a look at the state of the seasons right now. Looks like maybe this is the one where we want to go and add some ray receivers too. Oh, I don't know. Maybe down here we're getting better. I'm not sure which. So we got the Terminator is like here, right? That feels like it's more on the line. Oh, I don't know. It kind of feels like it's here as well. I don't know which one's experiencing summer right now. I'm going to go to the closest one, and we're just going to put down a whole bunch of ray receivers. This is the problem. This is where my power has been falling short. If we have a look, my thermal power plants, they're just not producing because all of the hydrogen and of the light oil here, it's not light oil, I keep calling it that, refined oil, they're being used for science. They're not getting burnt. So, is this going to let me know if I try and put a ray repeater too close here? Collisions, too close to EM ejector. Okay, so the fact that I can just put this here means that I could probably walk around the entire circle like this. Oh, no. Well, I mean, close. Let's move that. Alternatively, we'll just start here, and then we'll put some in later. Oh, I've got myself a 1 gigawatt power cluster. Okay, that's good. We should really have a look and see sort of how much power I'm generating. Where can I stand? Surely there's a tower over there. If I just stand here, it turns out didn't bring anywhere near enough. I need at least 40 to go around the outside. So that's a thing. Okay, total power generation reaches 1 gigawatt. That's nice. That's really nice. Also, another logistics through. Oh, everything is just becoming so smooth, so easy for us right now. And then cue that. Okay, so that's all the upgrades. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, so 1 stack wasn't enough. I've got a feeling 2 stacks isn't going to be enough. I'm going to allow for 5 stacks of these, so the next time I need to upgrade the power network, I'm not like waiting around for things to get done. Okay, I think I'm going to do something pretty extreme here. Let's ask for, what have we got coming through here? It's hydrogen, and not supply. We want to demand it, and we also want to demand the refined oil. Are we not getting hydrogen right now? Okay, let's go fix that, because one of the things I want to do is to run this out of here, refined oil, and then just connect it up to that stuff, and then that should mean that I can actually get rid of this conveyor belt going all the way around the outside. That would be very handy. Let's go see if that's something I can do over here. This is the bots going, so we just need to move the hydrogen from there to here. Yeah, we can totally do this. In fact, it's coming out of this one here. Let's just run that straight in like this, and then we prioritize. Wait. We prioritize that, and we tell you that you're accepting hydrogen and you are supply, and that should be it flying. Hopefully, let's turn the build mode off and go have a look. It's only a small distance, so if we come in and see, I didn't tell the hydrogen to go. Okay, all right. This is good. This is good. And then we have a similar situation. Hydrogen, thank you, and put all those down there. Okay, is it this guy? Is it this little guy? How are they different colours? What's going on with that? I don't know, but here we go. We've got some coming in transit, and there went a bunch of it. Did you see that? Okay.
Agreed.
Is this go? I don't want to cut it until we get the sustained deliveries, and I'm not sure how long that's going to be, or even if it's going to be. It's already better than it was, I think. Let's just go and cut some lines. We'll go see what happens if I just go, nah, we're gonna cut this line and not let this escape here. So literally this line over here, I'm just gonna snip. And surely that means nothing will be going wrong. Okay, are we not making enough to have a constant supply? That could also be a thing. Okay, well, we're backing up here, so that's good. And we've got some heavy oil, light, whatever it's called, refined fuel, refined oil going into some thermal bins. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. More importantly, it lets me put all these down. Okay, just that one extra ring has given us extra sufficiency, but you know what? I'm gonna go give us seasonal round capabilities and go check out the other pole. Remember, this whole hemisphere is pretty much untouched, so hopefully I can just do the same trick here. Let's bust out some concrete and spin it around. Okay, so we've got a generation capacity of the Dyson Sphere of 1.8 gigawatts. We're pulling down 2 somehow. I think that's just 2 has been requested from each, or given all of these that I've put down. Thank you for the research. So when we run into a power bottleneck next, it's definitely going to be because we need to get more rail ejectors out there and maybe build another shell. I mean, three's okay, but we could do better. I feel like maybe this middle green ring needs one going this way and one going this way, 45 degrees off from the big ones. I think that'd be very nice. Back at the tree of contemplation, and after all of that, we are hashing at 1.2 thousand hashes per second. That's pretty good. I think I'll take that for now. And I realise I've made a huge mistake. We need to just walk over this way. You might remember that we are processing a lot of our red science here. And then also this is where the hydrogen and light fuel come in. This overflow, it's on the wrong side of the system. This is just chewing up everything that is getting sent out here. I'm going to destroy that one, and I'm going to destroy that one. We don't actually want these here at all whatsoever, because what they're doing... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because they are right now going to start flowing to where the gap is. But if we come over here, we can see that we're not getting any of the refined oils here out of these conveyor belts. That has shut down our plastic production, that has shut down our organic crystal production, and that means we are not getting any yellow science right now. Hopefully what I've just done has helped. It's actually just over here. Like it's kind of silly. I'm moving stuff from this one here to that one there. I mean, I don't know if that's the right direction. Okay, it looks like it's happening again. What I want to do is hook up this overflow here to these somehow, and I think the way I'm going to do it, yeah, that's already saying that way, and this one also already saying that way. So the overflow will literally come down to here. If I just connect this up like this, I think this will work wonders for us. Okay, that should now, if we ever do need to overflow this way. But I don't think we're ever going to need to. I'm also going to do the same situation here. But yeah, as I say, I don't think we're ever going to need to, because we literally... no, you're kidding me. We've got... Stop overflow. This is not good. Maybe we could put like a... storage on. I don't know. I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to allow, because we can see we're not going over there. I'll think about that one. I'll think about that one. But that should have now, and it'll take a while to back up, start producing some more plastics here. Obviously, with the full line of plastic producers that we have, it's gonna take a while for these to get down to the point where it is backing up. Though we are getting, one further with each, 2 further there with each delivery. So hopefully this will start filling up again. But with that hopefully kick-starting the system a little bit better, we need to think about what our next steps are. We've gone through and we've done all the upgrades we can possibly do. There is so much that has been upgraded. Number of drones I can do. Look at that. Planetary shields have just come in. How fast they travel, my inventory size, all of these things have increased in size. But we've not been doing anything with our materials back here. I think one of the first things we should do is work on what's called a precision drone here. We're going to just start upgrading our drones. I think that's a good way of going. We get a little attack drone down there. We can do this as well. The Corvette, unfortunately, outside of our reach. But if we can get these 2 up and running, that would also be cool. Titanium ammo sounds good. I don't know when I'll use it, but we'll put it there. And super alloy, we actually have these as well, the materials for this. So why not? We will enqueue those up. But that's not what I'm actually working towards. They should just be there. I mean, the other things, if they're like, I've got some some replicators we need to upgrade, and maybe proliferator could go up some more as well. But what I really want to be headed towards is the gas giant exploitation, because this will produce us a whole bunch of hydrogen, and I believe with hydrogen we might be able to... Sorry, excess hydrogen, I should say. If we have excess hydrogen, we could also then use different cracking processes. Where are they? The X-ray cracking, or maybe this reformed refinement, to get more of the materials that we want. And moving extra hydrogen in definitely seems like the winner. I'm wondering whether we can actually upgrade this as well. None of these lines are full. None of these. And the crude is nowhere near fully exploited. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. We're going to actually let's travel. Let's travel. There's something I need to do. There's a precision drone. That's good. We'll get round to building those in a second. I want to go. I wonder if there's a way of pausing research. There, I could pause the game. There we go. We'll come back to the research in a second, because I've got something that I really would like to do, but it's all the way at the other side of the fact. So I've been traveling for the entire day, and we come back into the darkness over here. This proliferator, it's awfully close to this interstellar logistics station. It would be pretty good to be able to get a bunch of proliferator onto the network, wouldn't it? I think that would be great indeed. I wonder how. I'm tempted to actually run it all through here. What I'm actually going to do is we're going to come down to the bottom here, and we're going to start upgrading some lines, at least as far as we can reach. So something like that. We'll make more proliferation stations at some point, and then down here where it's turned to green, that's nice that it's happened right there. That works really well for me. That's too big. We'll put down this this little foundation so I can put down a splitter. Let's put you there. Get the high throughput line and get the not so high throughput line. Hopefully this should then mean that I can take a green belt off of here and run it. I guess we'll jump over and then in. Something like that. Probably not the best way of doing it, but that's pretty solid. And then we can go, hey, proliferate, supply. Yes, indeed. All right, that's good. We probably should actually upgrade this proliferator to the next mark. You know what? Let's come in here and proliferator Mark II and queue that. Drag it to the front. Drag. Okay, we can't redrag. Reorder my queue. Yeah, there we go. Manually. That's the thing this game's known for. Manually moving stuff around. Proliferating the actual proliferator? Good? I don't know. I don't know whether this is good or not, but they've all got little arrows on the side now. Okay, there's the Mark II proliferator. Let's just try and figure out how to make that work in this space here, shall we? Okay, so the recipe calls for the proliferator Mark I, which we've got there, no problem, but also a diamond. A diamond. We're going to end up with a whole coal processing facility over here. I feel like starting with a planetary logistics station, like over there somewhere, maybe? Okay, yeah, literally just why I'm here. We're running out of coal. Okay, this might be a problem. There's only 200,000 left here. Okay, I can see the proliferators over there. I found this coal patch. We're quite close by. This is just going to be a bit of... I'm going to have to put more foundations down. This is just going to be a bit of a band-aid, but I think it could actually be the start of our new coal planetary system. If I put down, where are you, a planetary logistics system, I mean, that might be too far away, but that's a good place to put it, I guess. And then we will ship all this coal via the magic of the logistics system, even though we're only going over there. And then that means any other coal patches we find can be fed into that, and then eventually we'll end up maybe swapping it out for an interplanetary logistics system and having ourselves all of it come from another planet, wherever that planet ends up being. Okay, so that's a bunch of coal into this planetary logistics system. I'm going to take a copy of that. We're going to run over here. I'm going to leave us some space for, I hope, obvious reasons. Want to process a lot of this coal at different times. Let's grab one of these. Will that power this from afar, or do we need to... Yeah, no, it just collides with the object. Okay, well, we'll start with one of these nice and close, and then we'll use these wireless transmitters to get out far. Grab ourselves a nice bit of conveyor. into the... Oh, look, it lets me tab filter that's cool. And then this wants to come down here, and then we need to put down a splitter. I have noticed that I'm running ridiculously low of soil piles. I've not been fighting the dark fog on the ground all that often, so we've not been getting more. Okay, splitter definitely having priority on that one. Pull that over here. Where are my coal deliveries? It's because on supply demand. Okay, where's my coal deliveries? Here they're coming. They're coming. They should just be coming from over there for now. Okay, that's pretty cool. I tell you what I've not done is put a bunch of those in here. I need to go pick up some more at some point, but they should now be doing lots of trips and lots of... Where are they off to? I didn't know I had more. Wait, we're gonna go find out where the more coal is being delivered to. Is it over here? Well, there is a coal vein. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, of course, this is the stuff that got turned into energized carbon. I think I'm fine with it. The power seems to be the bottleneck here. Well, I have no idea how to increase that. Now this means other coal veins like this one over here can be connected up to the planetary logistics system, maybe its own planetary logistics system, and it will make its own delivery. I mean, it kind of doesn't feel like it's worth it from this distance, but there'll be other places. And then when this lot gets cleared, we can make many more proliferations, and oh, this is not good. I'm gonna run you into another place. Okay, that will do. Can we give 2 priority? No, we can't. Okay, so this one definitely takes priority first, and we'll see what's up with that. I like the fact that we've now filled up the coal line. This is very good indeed. 4 machines working on this guy here, and it's still not giving up. He's a champ. He's a champ. Where is that one? Oh man, that's like all the way over there. I don't care about that one, and we've run out some stone. I don't care about that one either. We are on top of those. That's fine. What I also have gone and done, so we've made the proliferator fill up the entire bar there by just keeping everything well stocked, choosing the speed upgrade rather than the extra products for the proliferation bonus. Yep, that's a word there. Starting to make ourselves some diamonds, of course. Pretty nice there. Let's put those down. I should be able to extend this basic setup all the way down to the end here. Probably not, but we're probably going to fill up the belts and have to try and figure out other ways of getting them out of there. But if we do this like so, I wonder how many of these mining machines we're going to be able... Well, sorry, the smelting machines we're going to be able to keep stocked. Is this too big? Are we going to have troubles? That right click there for some reason. My bad. That's my bad. Something like so. Nice. Hopefully this just needs some power now. Are we able to put it in between them like we are with the... They're not fabricators. What are they called? Oh my god, I can't... Like, just suddenly gone blank. What are they called? Assembly machines. Brilliant. So you could put down power between the assembly machines. Why are so many of these missing? Like, look, loads of these are missing. You could put down the Tesla towers between the assembly machines, but not these arc furnaces here. And I don't know why we lost a whole bunch of the sorters that were pulling stuff out of there. No idea at all. Let's try this pattern. Is it going to be good enough? This might even be too much, but we'll go with it anyway. Can we drag it out this far? We can. Okay, that's good. Is that going to cover everything? It is. All right, beautiful. We're definitely going to rearrange once all this is gone. We're going to copy all this over to here and then paste down some more stuff. But for now, we've got a bunch of machines coming past here, and I would like these to pick up. That's a drop off. Let's spin that around. Needs to pick up 2 things. Let's get a brand new one. Okay, it takes 2 inputs, proliferation, and then we're going to put the diamonds in there as well, which we should also proliferate. Let's not forget that. We should also be proliferating the energized carbon that come out. I'll figure that one out. That's not too bad. But we want to go in here. We want to make the green stuff. Thank you very much. Let's get this line coming through. Okay, the diamonds are flowing. A bunch of machines are down. Of course, power is a problem, but I can show you that we can just stick these in between here like I was talking about. It's kind of annoying that some machines can do this and some machines can't, but I guess that's the name of the game there. And now we just wait for it to start. There we go, producing out of there. We still are backing up quite nicely, and actually I'd like this to now replace this yellow stuff. Yeah, I think I need to stop this. Okay, is this good enough to keep the line full? I've connected it to the splitter down there and asked it to take priority here. And bear in mind, this is only going to be half speed. So, no, I think this might not be enough. Let's also, again, we haven't proliferated. That's probably a thing we need to go and do. Okay, I said no, but it was holding steady. Now I've asked it to fill up 2 things. Yeah, now it's definitely not. But I bet we could squeeze at least. Whoa, I've got some rail in my hand. Squeeze another one in, and if we thought about it really hard, we could probably squeeze more in as well. So the plan should be we demand the green, and then we can run it out of here. I didn't select the filter. I'm really bad at this. You can then run it out of here into a splitter, and that splitter then runs into too much difference. I beg to differ. Okay, that goes there. That's great. I'm then going to run this line down here, and we're going to proliferate the diamonds with it. I need to get a splitter in here though. It should be relatively simple from here to proliferate all the final products, I'm hoping. Okay, not as neat as I would like, but as you can see, we're now mostly just pushing green through this this system here, which is prioritizing green. But if we're not making enough, then the yellows would get through. And yeah, we're definitely making enough, and it's definitely enough to carry on going into the system here. I'd like more to be in the system, but that's just going to take some work, right? Okay, so we have a small factory feeding off of the coal that, I mean, really is coming from the planetary logistics system, but is also trying to eat up all of this stuff here. All the products get proliferated through the Mark 1 and then the Mark 2 system. We are eating all of these? Not quite, but we're very close to eating all of the Mark 1s that are being produced. These are then being turned into 2s, where they either go off into the old proliferation system, but also then go into the planetary logistics system, so it can be used at other places, which I think is going to be the most valuable thing we've done. And I just found this whole smeltery system here that wants to be taken apart. Beautiful. With all my upgrades running, what I've gone and done now is to queue up for this gas giant exploration. This will give us almost unlimited amounts of hydrogen from our gas giant. We do need to research the interstellar power transmitter, which basically is just for filling and emptying accumulators, and I don't like doing that because that just makes me unaware when my power system is dying. It just only lets me know when batteries are dying. Whilst I've been running these researchers, I've gone around and tried to figure out where I can get proliferator onto all of these systems. And there's another one over here that I think we could probably go ahead and get proliferated. You might remember that we were using all of this carbon over here to make various things, but I've noticed that, look, the carbon lines aren't moving all that quick. So how about if we cut this here and here, and then we cut maybe this one here and here, and we end up running. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to cut this one, and then we'll run off of this line here. Yes, I will take that filter. Thank you very much. Now, the idea that I have, we've got two there and one over there. So how about I click, put down. I bet I've not got any. I've not got any. Wait. Man, just in the time it's taking me to do that, look how much of the research has got done. Okay, I'm going to put this one here because that'll do with both of them. We'll move this up. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to have room for this. We'll go there, and down to that. All right, good. I'm hoping I can now just put one of these somewhere. Let me play around with these. Okay, it's a bit tight, but it will do. We'll come in that way. We'll jump over here and down there. Okay, all right. So we've got ourselves. Wait, no, this isn't going to work at all because the next... I was going to say we've got ourselves a nice little system here for letting coal out, but it's not going to work because I need to be able to get these, oh man, even closer than these are. I actually am going to have to rearrange a lot of stuff here.
Research.
But I know that I've got... Oh, look at that. That's the research already. You know what? I'm going to pause that just for a second. I know I've got these 2 inputs and I know I've got these 4 outputs. Let's just try and make that work whilst also having, if I run these forward just that one, thank you, just a little bit, and we'll try and figure out where things can go because I want to put this and this on here. That's very important. That's kind of the whole point. Okay, yeah, how about this? Will that come through like that? Oh, no, I've got a problem here. I've got a problem here. Okay, yeah, I managed to connect it. It's kind of a weird, like, sideways connection, but then this can go this way. Little shimmy round there, beautiful. And this one goes down here and a little shimmy round there like that, great. And then we've got 2 outputs. You go there, and then the other one can come all the way from over here. That will cross, yeah, brilliant, and like so. All right, great. Because that then enables us to put these here and here as well. Okay, that's really good. So I can go that I would like some proliferator demanded. Thank you very much. We know what we're doing there. Now that doesn't have any power. We can deal with that like so. Let's get the research going again. And now I would like you to come out of here. We're going to proliferate to this one, and then I should be able to go through these 2. Let's stay up at number 1 and then come around and through that. It's not the most elegant thing I've ever done, but it does get the job done. And now I just need to copy that over this side. Easy. Just use the power of the blueprints. Surely something like this. We go use now, spin it. No, I've been playing too much of other games and I've forgotten my buttons. Spin it around here, and then I should just be able to something like, oh no, it didn't like it. I wanted to click and then press shift enter. Yeah, those are the buttons. Now we've got a mess. We can try and figure out what the mess is. Okay, it's not too bad. That goes into here, yes, like so. All right, that's running. This one comes out and into here, like so. That's good. That's not up and running. Where's the problem here? Only had to take the entire thing apart. Nothing to worry about. Okay, managed to get these 4 down without the research ticking. Is that good, or does that indicate an issue? This is a question right here. No, that should be good. Are we running out of any science here whatsoever? No, I just managed to do it quick enough. Okay, that's fine. That's actually good. Yeah. Okay, there's the researching for the gas giant exploitation. I really wish we could go up and over here. Trying to get some proliferator into this machine. You know what? Whatever that was, bring that down one. We're going to delete these 2, and then we're going to use this one to come down. No. Nah, can we go one further back and then do it? Yeah, there we go. All right, great. Why are we not proliferating out of this machine yet? This is something that I thought would happen. There's not even demand. Oh, there we go. That's what happens when you don't check your UIs. But I'm working on trying to make all the pieces for the solar cells proliferated because I feel like that would be a good thing. But we've just got ourselves a brand new building to investigate. Let me try and find somewhere to stand to look at it. If I press F, we should have somewhere in here. Is it this one? Orbital collector. It's used for collecting resources from gas giants. Oh, look at that. We need is that the interplanetary logistics system? And then 3 really weird items. Oh, look, here's one of the weird items. Okay, let's try making it like down here somewhere. I don't even know what we need right now. I don't even know. We're going to pop that there. This one. Okay, so we need an interstellar logistics system. They're just over there. Do I just run? I think I do. This feels somewhat disgusting, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm known for disgusting situations. So let's. It won't reach. Idea number 2. We just go straight to that little corner there. Okay, brilliant. Surely this will be highly efficient. Okay, this reinforced thruster can come all the way down to here. That's one of the things we also need. Thank you very much. And then we need 2 more things. That's the reinforced thruster. I don't know that we've got accumulators even being made. And the supermagnetic ring is right here. Okay, so it comes out. We've got it flowing down here. Okay, that's not how... Ooh, look. We've got this line up here. These are supermagnetic rings. How do I break a... Oh, well, we're not even going to break. Look, we're going to just, like, make a turn somewhere. Ready for some more spaghetti? We've not made any spaghetti for some time. I think it's time to just bring it out here. We're going to bring this... I mean, we just want to go over there. Like... Let's put it there and then see if we can come down by this point. By this point, no. Okay, one further then, and then down by this point. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful is definitely the words people will use to describe this here. And then accumulators. Okay, that's a problem. I've not been making them. Mineral. Oh, that's a real problem. We need some silicon crystals for it. Aha. Okay, ingredients for the accumulator aren't too difficult apart from this one item. Let's go find out where we've got silicon running and what we can do with it. In fact, I know where we've got silicon running, and it is a long way away. We make the majority of our silicon. I can't actually see the planet over here, but it's not even on this planet. But if we come down to this interstellar logistics system right here, you can see one of the things we do is to empty out. Why is none of this proliferated? 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. We've got these 2 proliferated now. But did I see something on the way down here? Look at this. All of these are very much done with here. Tidy up time. Wait. I got distracted. Wait, what were we doing up here? Saying silicon crystal. Silicon crystal. We need to make ourselves some silicon crystals. And I would really like to actually put them back into this system afterwards. I see that we've got a nice wide open area over here. This was, of course, that patch that we... notice wasn't being used anymore. In fact, this was a smeltery for silicons from stone. So actually, it seems rather fitting that this would be the place. Let's try and put a little logistics line. I say a logistics line. Put a conveyor line down here. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have to move all this stone out of here. This needs to go off somewhere else for processing. Over here for processing. What's complete? Oh, I made a bunch of spray coaters. Would you believe I don't have anywhere making them? I thought that was crazy as well. So we've got high purity silicon. I want this line from here. Coming out of here, we're going to filter for the high purity silicon. We should probably also proliferate, but we'll figure that out when we're a little bit further along the process, will we? I don't know. I want to cut that line there. Pick these up. Then we'll figure out how to proliferate in the future. I can already see how to do it, so I'm just like, well, let's just do it, shall we? We're gonna take a little break in the line here. Thankfully, I didn't connect the line up properly. I have to keep this running because this is the one that goes down towards the actual main factory. But you know, it does well here. I can't come out. Go up one. Oh, it doesn't like it. Okay, let's try this instead. Okay, and now it's coming out proliferated. Beautiful. So now we want to produce out of some of these. Let's just put one down and see what we get. The recipe I would like is the high purity silicon crystals. Great. Extra products, extra speed. I don't know, maybe extra products. Okay, a very small facility right here. Am I going to be able to run up here? Let's figure out what we can do with the power other than what we're currently doing with the power. Run this up. I really want to send it back in, and man, if I planned better, I bet we could proliferate it on the way in. Okay, that's a totally natural looking belt right there. I will take it, thank you very much. But more importantly, we're now proliferating the crystals on the way in, which means we can finally go all the way down here. I don't know if this is the best way, but I've seen people online using the distributor bots. You know, these guys here, the ones that take the conveyor belts to me and back. Well, I've seen people using them to balance their factories, mostly to move the proliferator around, which, like, that's kind of clever. I like that. But I do have this right here. But I also wonder whether that would actually be a better way of getting that one single... Oh, no, we've got this here. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, no. Change clear settings, thank you. That one, demand. Brilliant. All right, that should then allow us to go, hey, this one here, that crystal, here and here. This is a terrible path. This path is subject to change as is necessary, but that's a good start. I will take it. You over there, and then we really need to get a product from here to there, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, too far. Okay, so let's try with a belt. Yeah, literally this little belt here. In fact, not even that much. Just, give me that. This much. I will take a copy of you to there. And, of course, I covered up the place I needed. Press that, and then grab a nut. No, you're going the wrong way. Grab a sorter that way. Okay. All right, I think we might be at the place where if I clear all my menus and slap one of these down in the middle, hopefully now we're just gonna start producing... What are we missing? The crystals, of course the crystals. Why are we missing the crystals from here? None are in transit. I don't like that. Okay, cruised my way up. I mean, the lack of power might be so, but also, surely this should also be going into... Yeah, okay, here's the big problem. Supply. Let's bring this down. We don't need this to have so many in there. Both of these are trying to run, but are not able to. Do we have anywhere in amongst that we can put down these? I don't think we have. Okay, so let's just place these down like this up here somewhere. Yeah, they're going to be mostly in pairs, I think, because we've got just a little bit too wide of reach. Oh, actually, that said, is that good? That's good. All right, that's the entire process going, and we proliferating. Okay, that's cool. It's not quite the full belt that I would have loved to have seen, but it's a good start. We could probably copy this out and still have good times. So now, if we follow the trail of drones, yeah, look, there, ow. They minorly crash landed into my factory. I'm surprised there's no damage from that. But now this is producing the accumulators. They go on the belt, they get passed over, and oh, it needs to be full. All right. We need to take these to... Oh, you know that building that I just called useless? This thing, the energy exchanger. Do we... Several of these? Let's build one and see what's up. Brilliant, thank you. Because honestly, I'm not sure how many of these I'm actually gonna need. Do you reckon it's in the power short? Well, there's the accumulator. I could build one. All right, that's nice. What I'm actually looking for, where are you? There's so many different places where things... Oh, look, how long have I had laser turrets? Okay. Here we go. Energy exchanger. I will indeed click to build this right there. Why not? Yeah, sounds good. Blah, blah, blah. Can charge energy accumulators. All right. Thank you very much, mate. That's helpful. What I'd like to now see is whether we can... Wait, why are these all green belts? Ugh. Now what I'd like to see is can I then pull these out of here? Like this is what I'd like to do. Is that possible? Yeah! All right, these aren't charged. How do I charge? There we go. All right, cool. Now, how do I put these back? These ones here. Oh, energy exchanger is a thing. Okay, that's fine. Collide with objects, place them down. Can I not put these in? Anyway, bam. Okay, that's a milestone there. 19 out of 42. That's pretty good. How do I put these back? Do I see them anywhere? I'm sure I had some accumulators here. There they are. Can I not put them in there? Slots are full. Okay. Well, that's just not handy. Oh, the item looks much nicer charged. Look at that, beautiful. Put you in there, and then we're gonna have a storage box on here. That should do me then, right? I hope. Just one stack of those. Okay, more energy accumulators might actually be a thing. Okay, I don't know if this will work, but I'm hoping so. We're sending some of the energy, some of the accumulators into this energy exchanger. I wonder if I've got any on the... Let's put those in there, and then when they get sent out, they go straight past and down that way. Now, the next thing I want to know if they'll do, let's go this way. If we've got too many, can we overflow? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll have to figure out another way of doing that. So then we do another splitter here, and we just go up and in, and the other way ideally. And then these get passed along and down. Okay, right, brilliant. That should now be at least 4 times faster. Oh, we got one. We got one. I was about to say, I don't know if that's going to be any good because it still needs like 20 at a time here. 20. And look at this charge rate. Oh, it's kind of painful. For my final trick, we're going to proliferate the last piece going into... Is it going into... No, wait, I've got another one to do. I need to grab you. Wait, grab you. And just stick you there. That should also then perform the same... No, that was already proliferated. This... Oh, man, it's this one over here. Man, this is tough. I wonder if I can stack these. I've seen this as a thing before, just literally in my own gameplay. So we'll put that like... Oh, no, I don't like it. Can we come out of there, please? No? Okay, absolute mess of belts here, but, you know, it's a start. It's a start. Can we go around in a bit of a loop? I do like doing that to get up to places like that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. The battlefield system has got to come along and take over. The one I am struggling with is getting this belt running well. I'll carry on playing around with it. Okay, items proliferated. Took a while, but we got there. Let's pull all of those through. So now, hopefully... Why's that only a Mark 1? Oh my god, what? But we're getting there, This should turn into a 2-arrow pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. And now we're going faster. Hopefully. We watch that speed go. Ooh. I mean, a little bit. Okay, so we got 5 of these. Let's go do the thing, shall we? I'm going to take off. I should really have looked to see where the giant was before I just took off. It's got to be on the other side of the planet. All right, we're going this way. Now, I don't know how this is going to power itself or what. Talking of, I totally should have brought some fuel source with me. How do I rotate my map? We've done this before. There we go. We rotate round like this. Look at the sun. It's beautiful. All right, dive down to the planet. Now, I am not going to land anywhere because, would you believe, we can't. I'm trying to slow down as much as I can, though, and it won't really let me. Okay, we'll go that way. I want to get... Where are you? Where are you? This guy here. No, that's not how we construct. How do I construct? Okay, let's... Orbital collector. Let's go up. Let's go up. Hopefully. Hopefully, am I in orbit yet? Let's try this again. Put you down. No. Okay. I don't know how to use the orbital collector. I'm going home. Oh, I can't. All right. Well, I'm here. There was a way of getting my mouse back. Can I even remember what that is? Tab is the way of getting my mouse back, but still not helping me with what I need to do. Oh well. Looks like Oh, I am just drifting. Where's my planet? Okay, there it is. Let's return home and think about this, because there's obviously something I'm missing. Okay, I'm picking up a bunch of energized graphene for a fuel source here. The fact that I just cannot place it is a little bit weird. What am I supposed to be doing here? What?
Ended.
I pressed Alt. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to press Alt. Okay, all right. Has to be built on the equator. I don't even know where the equator is right now. Where am I on this planet? Am I not on the equator? Okay, all right. We'll go find the equator. Maybe that one. There it is. All right, we built one. Built. Click to build. Okay, now I'm just going to go around and build all 5. Too close to another.
An orbital collector.
I haven't constructed an orbital
automatically collect.
Okay, I've spread the number that I have around. None of my drones seem to be doing their work. Why not? Oh, there we go. One of them did. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Oh, well, we'll say that. Let's have a look. Okay, we did a thing. Milestone 20 has been achieved. We are sucking up the resources here. Store it like supply. That's good. I think we're pretty much done. Let's get on out of here. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna have to collect some fire ice because it's a little bit better than the energized graphene for fuel. Okay, I managed to somewhat slingshot myself around the planet, though I am definitely running out of fuel still. But I'm hoping that I can just make it over the energy line here, which way I fall, and then crash into the liquids. Beautiful. So now we should have. Wait. Whereabouts is my stuff consuming hydrogen? Right, the way down the other end. Perfect. Always glad to land at the wrong side of my factory. So now, as well as this hydrogen coming from our fuel depot over there, we've also got a whole bunch coming from our gas giant there. Beautiful. We should then be able. Let's go to the view. Wonderful. Can we see them? Well, no, it turns out we're not allowed to see them. But then what we can then go ahead and do is to use this hydrogen for other nefarious means without worrying about running out of it for our research or anything like that. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time when we're going to be making use of all that hydrogen that we just made. We're going to be trying to get some deuterium fracking on the go, and I believe fusion. The power of the sun itself might be available for us to get, but I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye.